You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.
Welcome back to one more round of Select Live here on the Lab at Video Game TV Live. Today I'm going to be running through some Moto Rush Reborn. Moto Rush Reborn, actually Moto Rush was originally a mobile game, and then we got Reborn, released on Steam on the 20th of March 2026 by developer and publisher Bal Toro Games. Special thanks to the marketing team for hooking me up with the Xbox Series key. Yes, it's also an Xbox Series and PS5, I believe. Let me make a quick check for you cats. Yeah, it is actually on quite a bunch of platforms actually. It's on Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series and Xbox One. Not on PlayStation, however, but it is on Steam. So yeah, I'm gonna run through this today. One of the main reasons is that I ran through some lane split yesterday, which is a similar experience, but I was terribly disappointed. Terribly disappointed with lane split. Lane split is actually supposed to be coming out with a VR component really soon, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to hop in, give it a shot and see what it's like flat, and see if I'll be looking forward to the VR release. But no, actually I'm not. Yesterday I was terribly disappointed by lane split. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave links in the description on YouTube, on Twitch, and let me see if I can drop it on TikTok as well. Radmiru, thank you for joining, my friend. User, whatever that username is, thank you for joining as well. I appreciate you. So there's a link. Hopefully TikTok doesn't have a problem with that. TikTok's a very sensitive platform. There's a link to Moto Rush Reborn if you guys want to check it out. Make sure to leave it. So, a special thanks to all my viewers on TikTok, on Twitch, and on YouTube. I won't be doing any Trovo Live today. I stream on 3 platforms at once, and I just decided, because I heard that that Trovo Live may be shutting down soon. I'm starting a slow migration. But yeah, all the cats in the Caribbean, in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, can watch the TV series of the Lab Video Game TV in 25 Caribbean countries on Flow One. You can download the Stream Blue app to check it out on the go. That TV in your pocket. In Ontario, cats can check out the Lab Video Game TV's gaming news every Thursday at 4 p.m. during the Sage Projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM. That's the Sage Projects on radio in Ontario. It's in video form the following morning on YouTube. It's also on the TV series. And anyone anywhere in the world can listen to the radio series at cjai.ca as well. Yeah, those are my plugs. I also have a TV show called The Raziard Show with my wife, Reina. It's also on Flow One in 25 Caribbean countries. And it's also in Ontario on Kojoko's Your TV. So yeah, those are my public service announcements. Like I said, Moto Rush Reborn is on Xbox One, Xbox Series, and PC. Today I'm going to run through it on Xbox Series. Special thanks once again to the marketing team for hooking me up with the Xbox Series key. I'm going to see how far I can get with this one. Okay, we're going to just go straight to campaign. and see what's going on. This is more like a first impression stream because I really didn't spend any appreciable amount of time with this. Baby steps sound good. This is basically just an arcade racer with a strong mobile vibe to it. Like I said, I believe that the roots of Moto Rush is from mobile. And then Moto Rush Reborn was then released for consoles. Thanks to all you cats for joining. I see a whole lot of people joining in today. That's great. I'm basically testing the waters with TikTok and seeing how well I can fare on TikTok. My wife seems to be doing relatively well on TikTok, so yeah. Like I said, Trovo Live looks like they may be shutting down, so I may have to migrate. So it may be TikTok. I just learned that TikTok is a very sensitive platform that'll give you strikes and bans and warnings for, just about everything. All right, boom. Already this feels better than lane split. Hold on, I'm just checking stuff out. Okay, that's slide. Okay. Apparently it has an auto runner vibe. That again leans into the whole mobile thing. There's an auto runner vibe to it where you don't need to press any gas. You just steer and slide. Whoops! Yeah, real close. This is what I expected lane split to feel like. The lane split was disappointing. Jesus. Woo! I think that cop car is just there for decorations. I don't think it's gonna actually come get me. This ain't Need for Speed, this ain't GTA. My next stream will be High on Life 2. Also on the series platform. Woo! God damn it, I forgot. Nice. Yeah, I need to be paying attention. Yeah, this definitely feels better than lane split. See, I'm not one to, take a crap on people's games, people's work, because I'm all about the gaming industry, you know what I'm saying? I've been supporting it actively on a professional level since 2003 with my television series. So I'm not one of those cats who are making fun of people's games, but lane split, it's not that I'm making fun of it. I was really disappointed because it's janky as all hell. It was pretty bad. Ooh, I was attempting to. Jesus Christ. I need to look at it. I need to keep my eye on. And I think this actually has a campaign, so maybe at some point I'll see some story elements as well. Lane split was just cut and dry. It felt so incomplete. Jesus, I thought I was split on that. Let's do that again. Come on. Okay, I'm sliding too late. I get you. I get you. Slide early. I get you. Slide early. Jesus. It's gonna take some warming up. It's gonna take some getting used. Jesus Christ, this is bad. Okay. This is bad. Yeah. Again, back to lane split. It just never ended with lane split. I just kept going. Alright, next. Let's keep going. Let's see how far we can get. I'm gonna go through this for about an hour today. Yeah. I really felt that it's fine. I'm getting used to it. It's gonna take some work. Whoa! Please. Whoa! Come on, come on, come on. I always had a thing for motorcycle games from as far back as I can remember. I'm talking about far back, you know, I'm old school. I'm talking about PlayStation 1. I'm talking about Atari 2600, you know what I'm saying? I'm real old school. I always liked motorcycle games. When I was younger, I liked motorcycles as well. I had a Ninja once, a Kawasaki Ninja, but you know, I outgrew that shit. I like to look at them, but stay far from them, you know? The more you grow, the more you know. Motorcycles are not for me. Not in real life, at least. Whoa, 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 whoa! Checkpoints are forgiving, though. Checkpoints are forgiving. Get up, man. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Back in the race. A long time ago, from back as far back as the Dreamcast days. Some of you young cats don't even know what the Dreamcast is. But I found a hack for racing games. I figured out how to do better in racing games. I'm going to share that with you after I pass this level, if I pass it. Because although I had the hack, you know, and the hack works to this day, I'm still rusty. I don't play a lot of racing games. Boom, shakalaka. Alright. So yeah. For all you cats who joined, thank you. Thanks, I appreciate the joins, I appreciate it. What I was saying about the hack is that there's this thing where you're playing a racing game. Don't look at your car. Don't look at the car in front of you. Look all as far down the line as possible. That is actually the hack. It may sound simple. If you're not good at racing games, you don't need my advice. Clearly, I'm not that great right now. But if you're not good at racing games, that is a hack. Once you're playing a racing game, focus as far down the track as possible. Don't look at the cars, don't look at your car. Works particularly well whenever you're playing in third person, as a matter of fact. Even in VR. I knew I wasn't the word at the time. So I'm going to be streaming on TikTok a whole lot more often now. I'm just testing the waters and seeing the do's and the don'ts. Oh shit. So anybody who is following, anybody who's watching, they can expect giveaways as well if that's allowed on on TikTok, because God knows I don't know. I'm not certain with the rules with TikTok yet. I might say giveaways and get my fucking channel cancelled. But yeah, if it's allowed, I have lots of Game Key giveaways, and there's lots of Game Key giveaways on the actual TV series. Jesus. The TV series in the Caribbean, in Jamaica and 24 other Caribbean countries. There's giveaways every single episode. It's 3 days a week on Flow 1. You can also download the Stream Blue app to watch it wherever, because most people today aren't really going home to watch a TV, Even the Netflix and the Hulu and the Tubi is on the phone. Okay, clearly that hack I was telling you guys about isn't working for me. Let me stop talking for a second and see if I can get this. Wish I could pop a wheelie. One thing I noticed from lane split that I don't see here, and to be honest, I haven't checked the camera perspectives. Maybe you can change the perspective. Whoa, whoa! I didn't know what I. Oh, is that a ramp? Yes, it is. I guess that's as close to a wheel as I'll be getting today. Nice. Is there a turbo button? Go faster. Maybe one day, why would I want to go faster? But yeah, you know? Need for speed. Yeah, I can feel the mobile roots. I haven't played much mobile games in a long time. Ooh, I haven't played a mobile game in years. But when I used to play mobile games on the iPod, yeah, this has that feel, you know, the endless runner, auto runner thing where you just keep going. Feels very mobile, not even arcade. I mean, it's an arcade, but it's a level below arcade. Just left to right, and slide. What's that? What the fuck was that? Hold on, what was that? I think I found a wheelie. Hold on. Oh, that's a wheelie. Oh. Lord, okay, you can do that too. Alright, interesting. Alright, so there is more to it than just left and right. Alright, so you can go faster. Okay then. Alright. Now we're cooking the fire. Whoa. Give me a break now, man. So you can do a little something, get Daredevil up in this motherfucker. Nice. I can work with this. I can definitely work with this. Squeeze through right away. Nice. Well done. Elton 2306. Manners and respect, my friend. Checking your time on each checkpoint is a good way to see where there's room for improvement. Okay, let's do that wheelie. I like that wheelie. I'm not sure what good it does, but it's definitely making me go faster. Don't relax. Is that brick? Oh shit. Huh. No. I see a purple bar. Hey, I'm figuring this out as I go along. Like I said, you know, this is a first impression. So, oh. First impressions. 100% first impressions. Well, not 100%, more like I said 98, because I played it for maybe about 10 minutes some months ago. Because I planned to stream this a long time ago. Look. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Planned to stream it a long time ago, just never got around to it. Something I want to check. Something I want to check real quick. Hold on. Do this to me real quick. 1 second, guys. Give me a second, please. 1 second, I'm coming back. Please don't be patient. Be patient. I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna come back. I'll tell you guys what I'm doing in a second. Go. Not sure what those things are, but I'm gonna figure it out someday. You see, once you catch a flow state to the game like this, it starts to get real smooth. It's just to get that flow state, you know what I'm saying? Push it down. Wrong button. This is what I want. Style. Oh, easy. Style. Easy does it. Does it? I'm afraid. Easy, does it? Come on. Jesus Christ, that was wrong. Okay, go ahead. My mind is all over the place. I'm thinking about something else while I'm doing this, and it's not the kind of experience you need. Oh, what the hell could I have gotten to that? It's not the kind of experience you need to be, you should be gazing at. It's like one chance to get it right. Ah, I got it. Got it. Smooth. Warm on these. Go, 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 go. See that? Alright. Not bad enough. Not bad. I've done worse. I've seen worse. I've had tougher days. Come on. Jesus Christ. I'm actually doing that thing, you know. When I said look down the track, I am. Whoa! It's really tight. Really, really, really fucking tight. That was my bad 100%. Tell myself so I can finish it in style. Checking WhatsApp messages and all kinds of shit. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is not the kind of experience that one should be multitasking. Yeah, you don't multitask with this one. Alright. Riders on the Storm, okay. Okay, so it's from Baby Steps now. The Riders on the Storm. Okay. I'd like to see the actual level change, you know, like different city, different time of day. Alright, for now. We'll take it. We'll deal with it for now. Drop it. Smooth. See if we can squeeze through. No. Okay. Daredevil thing now. Perform a double near miss. That wasn't a near miss. I did not miss. That was a crash. But alright, anything is. Come on. Cheetah. I didn't even. Oh. I get it now. Oh, that was a mistake. I need to pop a wheelie when I'm going off one of those things. It's not the kind of place you park your truck though, dog. Nah, it's not the kind of place you leave a truck park. One. Look down the road, man. Look down the road. What's in front of you? Down the road. All the way as far as you can possibly go. That's the only way this will work out. Let's look all the way down the road. What's this? Jesus, I didn't even know what that was. Come on. Jesus Christ. Really? It's fine. I've had worse things. I've had more embarrassing times than that. I don't feel no way. Blood clot. Wrong one. See that? Boom! Shackle. Sweet. Clean. 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 Watch out for drivers changing lanes. Well, I've seen indicators pop on and off, but I haven't seen anybody change lanes actually, but okay. It's just cut through. Okay then. I'm still gonna try again. Cut through. I'm not trying, just do. But he did, yeah, I saw somebody change lanes. Yeah, you're right. Oh, you're changing lanes now. Okay. Police here. You ain't nothing. Come. Second, that's just straight. No! I pressed the wrong button. Alright. Let's make up for it. Checkpoints are very forgiving and I appreciate that. Cut through, right through here. Papa weed. Blood clot. Come on. See, yesterday, this is all I was looking for from lane split. But instead, all I got was jank. Whoops! Jesus, I wasn't certain if I was looking at a ramp or I was looking at a blockade. Style to the floor. There you go. I thought, again, 100% my bad. I still thought it was a ramp. My bad. Let's see if I'll make it up my third time. That's not really counts. Style. Oh, fuck. Oops! Jesus. Oh shit. It's fine. So I was. I can get with this for an hour at least. And easily over an hour. I mean, time will just fly by. This is actually entertaining. Lane split, on the other hand. Lane split, I'll never forgive you. Style. Go. Let it. Jesus, I. It's fine. So much for style. All right. Come. Style this. Shot of style. What's this? Oh, Jesus. Style! Sweet. Wasn't too bad at all. GG, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Eye in the sky. Okay, let's see what's up. This is Moto Rush Reborn. Available on Xbox One, Xbox Series, and PC. No PlayStation release. Special thanks once again to the marketing team for hooking a brother up with the Xbox Series key. Yeah, I'm running through it on Xbox Series today. Jesus Christ. I really thought I was going to squeeze through, but okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Style. 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 It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I've had more embarrassing moments than that. You know what I'm saying? Style for the fucker. Style for the fucker. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. I can't fit. Okay, I can fit. Pussy, fucker. Keep going. Style, fucker. Keep going. Now is the time to get reckless. Wheelie whistle. Drop it, drop it. Yeah, man. Oh. Jesus Christ, I crashed the same fucking place twice. Really? Fuck it. Woo! Damn! Jesus Christ! Jesus. Okay, this is getting old. Press X to slow. Oh! Oh shit. Oh, so I do have brakes. All this time I had brakes. Oh shit. I had brakes. I had brakes. That's interesting. That's interesting. What's even more interesting is that I never used them and I was doing just fine. I mean, just fine is relative. It's debatable, but Jesus Christ! Fuck brakes! I'm not using any goddamn brakes. I can do this without brakes. Brakes are for the weak. Brakes are for the weak. The weak! Yep. At least give me a checkpoint because that. Whoa! Hey, where the hell am I? This is not a safe place to be riding a Moto. Ill-advised, brother. Ill-advised. This is not the kind of place that you should be riding a motorcycle. Stay on the fucking road, brother. Go to trains. You're on a train track, for Christ's sake. Come on, man. Shit, I didn't even see that one coming. Fuck it. Fuck it. Boost to them. Brakes are for the weak. Brakes are for weak, cowardly. Jesus Christ. Ah, God damn. You know, I saw the thing come up, the achievement unlocked. Took a glance at it and that was it. That's all it took. You know, if you're ever gonna play this Moto Reborn, you have to keep your eye on the fucking road. Alright, let's see if brakes could actually help. I Yes, the brakes do actually help. Fuck the brakes. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving, dog. We'll keep it moving. What kind of brakes? Lift the bike, brother. Lift the bike, son. Lift the bike. Lift the bike. For the person I'm walking. Lift it, brother. Lift the bike, son. Lift the bike for Jesus. So what y'all do? Oops. Lift the bike. Jesus. Come on. Come on. Here's what that's I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. That's I mean slow and steady may win the race, but you know. Up, slow and steady. Ain't using no brakes up in here. Your speed drops down drastically after sliding. Well, you know, I thought. Hold on a second. Am I even playing the campaign though? Because I see no story. I see no cutscenes. I see no explanation, no rhyme, no reason, method to madness. I'm just driving, riding. Actually, you know, I've heard people say drive a bike, and I'm sure that is grammatically correct. It's just that I've never heard a Jamaican say drive a bike, ever. 50 years in this realm, and I've never heard a Jamaican say drive a bike, but I've heard it on movies. I've heard North Americans say it. I've heard Europeans say it. Never heard a Jamaican say drive a bike. Watch me now. You thought you were gonna get me right there. I know you. To duck. But what do you mean hold B to duck? No, B doesn't duck. B does the wheelie. What the fuck? Wait. Why would you say that? B doesn't duck, brother. B doesn't duck. B does a fucking wheelie. What? Hold on a second. Hold B to B doesn't fucking duck. This is B. This is a wheelie. This is B. This is what they call duck? Oh, I get it. No, I get it. I guess what they're saying is, what they're calling duck. You pull the bike up into a wheelie, but you put your head down. Not logical though. Because if you really wanted to duck, let's think about it. B Kagaran, thank you for passing through. If you think about it, if you wanted to duck, you wouldn't pull the bike up, you would just duck down like that. Like I said, I used to ride a bike, and even if I didn't ride a bike, common sense dictates. So that's a very odd way to duck, to lift the bike and then duck, but whatever. And I don't make the rules here, you know, I'm just a guest. This is a wheelie, that's not a duck, but okay. Okay, I won't question the developers, it's their product. It's their products, I can't tell you how to wear your hat or wear your pants, you know, everything that. But I can tell you this much, if I was riding a bike and somebody said duck, or I saw the need to duck, the furthest thing from my mind would pop in a wheelie, I can tell you that much. But hey, to each their own, you know what I'm saying? To each their own. On the subject of wheelies, I'm kind of feeling a wheelie. Even a little short one. Blood. Okay. Okay, let's do that again. Come. I thought that was a duck. I thought that was one of those duck things. Tell the truth. That looked just like the time they told me to duck. Nothing looked different about that. What do I do then? If it's not a duck time, it's what? Okay, this is getting weird. This is getting kind of weird. What the fuck am I supposed to do right there? You know what I mean? I'm going to slide. Nah, I don't want to slow down. Fuck slow down. I'm going to slide. I'm going to go into that tunnel and I'm going to slide and see what happens, because the slide doesn't last very long, you see? That's why I didn't do it. See how crazy insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. So we're going to slide down, slide, hold the slide. Okay, he's not holding the slide. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? He's not holding the slide. What am I supposed to do? That doesn't work. What am I supposed to do? Alright, I'm going to see what this slowing down thing is, because that doesn't make any sense. But alright, I'm not sure what you guys want me to do. I'll slow down. They're not gonna help. Deja, so thank you for passing through. Running through some Moto Reborn. It's on Xbox One, Xbox Series, and PC. I'm doing the Xbox Series version today. Come on, duck. I have no fucking idea what to do. What do you think last came to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? You know, it look like how long am I in the stream? 46 minutes. Okay, this is going to be a shorter stream than I anticipated because this is not working out. The slide doesn't work. What am I supposed to do? Slide and slow down? Am I supposed to slide and slow down? Slow down. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Alright, let me see if I can figure it out. It's like this game doesn't really give you a lot of time to figure shit out. Hold on a second. Let me see something. If when I pop a wheelie, I go faster. If I wheelie. It's slide, dog, slide now. Okay, I'm going to build up some speed with the wheelie and see if I can make the slide last long. Momentum, them call it. Ooh, wrong thing, brother, wrong thing. Shit. Bike doesn't go down fast enough. That's not going to work. I don't know about that, you know. I don't know about that. You know, you got this is a very kind thing to say, my friend. Keen, but if you have any ideas, feel free to shoot them my way. I don't feel like I got this, but okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wheelie. Land. Go down. Jesus. Okay, so hold on a second. Building up speed. The slide doesn't last long enough. Yeah, the slide doesn't last long, that's what I'm saying. Oh, you mean like maybe attempt sliding twice? That's what you're saying? Not certain if that can work, but hey, at this point, you know? At this point, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over. Alright, let me see if I can slide. It doesn't make it does logically. Okay, one slide. One. Can't slide twice. One. Again, attempt that momentum thing one more time. From here, faster. Slide now. Slide, dog! Oh, shit! Looks like I almost made it. Hold on. Hold on a second. The slide actually seems to have lasted longer when I did the wheelie. So let me see if I can pop the wheelie from earlier. From here. Ooh! Jesus Christ, man, stop doing that stupid shit. frustrated. Okay? Frustration gets you know. Jesus. Easy. Build. Build. Cut the wheelie. Slide. Jesus. To move from the wheelie to the slide takes time. Okay, I think that none of this is working. There's something else he wants me to do. X to slow down. Slowing down is not going to help though. Like, why do I want to slow down? Slow down. And then what? And then what? And then what? Nope. That ain't working. The dog. Yeah, you see, I thought this is what I was doing before when it told me to duck. Because it's saying that wheelie is duck. And while that doesn't make any sense, it did work once. But the wheelie is just not. There has to be a way. There has to be a way. Logically speaking, there has to be a way. Like that doesn't. Hold on. What else could I possibly do though? Let me see something real quick. Let me see. No, there's no I'll just give some controller settings to see if there's something that Oh Jesus! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Team, you're not going to believe it. I'm gonna show you something real quick. I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm kind of embarrassed. I just realized what I was doing wrong, and I'm going to explain it to you in a second. This is stupid, and I feel like an idiot. But that's it. The wheelie button. The wheelie button and the duck button are two different buttons because the duck does look like a wheelie, but it's two different buttons. My bad. It's my bad, but the wheelie and the duck does look the same. So this is not a wheelie. They're saying this is a duck. It looks the same to me. It looks the same to me, but it's fine. So the wheelie and the duck is two different things. That's odd though. They look the same. The duck and the wheelie looks the absolute same. Okay, so this is duck. Go to the left. Slide. Okay. Yeah, that was crazy. It's my bad, but I mean, be honest. The duck and the wheelie look the same. It looks the same. Alright, so this is a hold on. This is a duck and this is a wheelie. They look very similar. Very, very similar, but yeah. Wait, hey, it's my bad. It's my bad. Let's go indeed, my friend. Let's go indeed. Yeah, my bad. 100% my bad. The duck and the wheelie look the same. I'd have been there all day. My bad. Not a thing you could have done to help me, King. It was 100% my fault. Alright. So that's a wheelie. And this is a duck. Alright. And this is apparently a slide. Okay, here we go. Okay, I didn't see what I crashed into a second ago. I didn't even see that. What did I crash into? Oh.
Objectives.
That's a different.
Maintain current posture.
1.
Good job, Black Ops. Do it again and we get to go
2.
home. Capture the objectives.
Duck. The
Maintain
duck thing
current
is
posture.
still kind of weird to me, but I'm gonna get.
Good job, Black Ops. Do
I'm
it
gonna
again
use
and we get to
it.
go
I'm
home.
gonna use it. Okay.
Capture the objectives.
You have to know where the slide is. You have to know where the slide is, and immediately you have to know where the duck is. And while you're ducking, you have to be looking out. Whoa. slide. Okay then, this is a real test of your reflexes, man. The duck in. I'm still experimenting with the duck. I still feel like an idiot. So yeah, it's okay. Now I know where the duck is. We're good. It's all good. We know where the duck is. It's all good. It's all good. Wheelie. Duck. They both look very, very similar, but it's cool. It's cool. Blood clot. Ooh. Blood. Get back your flow state, man. Get back your flow state. Get back your flow state. Find it and keep it, dog. Find it and keep it. Find back your flow state, bro. Find back your flow state. Flow state, we say. Flow state, we say. Alright, slide. You saw that one coming. Go back to the original hack I spoke about, looking all the way down to the end of the track. Do not look at the vehicle in front of you. Do not look at your vehicle. Keep your eyes all as far down the line as possible. And that is a hack I found years ago on the Dreamcast. Playing a game called Test Drive 6 on the Dreamcast. You young cats ain't got a clue what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm old school. The very first gaming console I've ever interacted with was either an Intellivision or an Atari 2600. I'm that old. Oops. Actually, I shouldn't say old. You know, a wise man once said, old refers to something dilapidated. I do not consider myself dilapidated at all. Go, go, go. Instead of saying how old are you, say how wise are you. I'm 50 years wise. Alrighty then. I would like to see some I'd honestly like to see some variety. Like I thought I clicked on campaign. Let me see something there. Bear with me. I want to see something because this ain't changing up. Let's go out to the main screen. I want to see something. Stay down. Under construction. Oh shit, this is the campaign and all of those. Oh. Hold on. So I was doing the campaign and okay. So it does end. It'd have been nice, you know, just for the sake of some excitement, you know, to cut down on monotony. It'd have been cool if you had some cutscenes, because in the actual trailer there were cutscenes and stuff, like a little bit of story. That'd have been nice. I get the genre, I get what it is, I get it's mobile roots and whatnot, but yeah. It'd been nice if there was a little bit of story going on, a little rhyme to the reason, you know, why am I riding so far, you know what I'm saying? Yeah man. Some kind of story, you know what I'm saying, like some rhyme and reason, method to the madness. Why am I driving at 250 miles an hour down this endless highway? Like, what's the point? And the fact that there was something in the trailer. You know, I'd have shown the trailer at the start, because usually what I do on my streams, when I'm streaming on Trovo Live, Twitch and YouTube, is I show the trailer before the stream starts. But I showed the trailer yesterday for the other game I was streaming, and TikTok penalized me. TikTok is a very sensitive platform. I was penalized for showing the trailer, so I can't show the trailer. But in the trailer, it does show a bit of a story. Like, first of all, I think you're a female. You wouldn't even know that by playing this. You're an actual female on the bike, and you know, there ain't no third-person perspective. You can't see the bike. There's no story. There's no rhyme, no reason, no method to the madness. You know, a little story would have been nice. Next stream, there's gonna be story. I'm gonna be streaming High on Life 2 next. I was gonna stream High on Life 2 today, but the reason why I didn't stream it is because I didn't realize I didn't install it all this time. And it's a pretty big file, so yeah. Oops. It didn't, it was taking too long to install. by the time I had this stream set up and ready to go, it was completed, but I was too late. I already created a thumbnail, I already got everything ready for this, so yeah. And I'm glad I gave this a shot, because lane split really left a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't see what I crashed in a while. What did I crash? Oh, duck. Right, duck. Yeah, lane split left me feeling kind of bad, so I didn't think too highly of the genre. So even when I decided to play this today, I wasn't feeling it 100%, but once I got started, ooh, shit, Wayne, you can't keep doing that. Once I got started, I started to like it, and I still like it. It's just that tedium can set in. Game developers that need to look into things like that. Monotony can set in, boredom can set in, and it can get kind of tedious just driving on the same highway. The stage doesn't even change. There's no daybreak, no different tracks. It's just this one long highway. I'm not racing against anybody. There's no story. So yeah, tedium will set in. Like when I just looked at my progress, when I just saw my progress, and I saw how many more, I don't even know what to call it, because I couldn't call it a stage. It's not a different stage, it's not a different track, it all looks the same. But when I saw how much I had left, I was like, shit, I mean, come on, man, I'm supposed to be doing this. Whoa, come on, to just be doing this, it's gonna be taking me hours, man. Come on, throw some variety in there, man. The whole neon cyberpunk aesthetic is nice, but even with that, you can have some difference, you know what I'm saying? Let me come off the highway and ride through a city. Something else, Baltoro games. Jesus Christ, I was trying to cut it real close. Didn't work at all. That was a mistake. What I thought I saw, I did not see. That was a mistake. Blood clot, I was really trying to slip to the side. I'm going to go for it again. I'm going to go for that purple shiny object again. Style. Yeah. Thanks, my friend. Thank you for passing through. I appreciate you. Take care. Be well. Alright. Speaking of devil, I am going through a city. Huh. Well, what do you know? What do you know? Okay, I may have to use the brakes. I may have to use the brakes. Yeah, I get it. I hear you. Blood. Brakes didn't help me right there. Look at that one. Jesus Christ, brakes aren't helping me. We're going to be reckless to us, might as well let's do it properly, right? We're gonna go down the wrong way traffic, you know what I'm saying? Go against the traffic. And may as well be real reckless. Wheel it through that. Might as well. Whoa. So where's that trailer going? So you're saying even the trailer is going on the wrong way? Why? Why would I be going on the wrong way? Why is everybody going the wrong way? Why? Why? Style. Walk on it. Style. 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 Style! Almost. Let's do that again. I kinda like it. Style. 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 Pussy. Walk on it. Pussy. Walk on it. Pussy. Pussy. Walk on it. Pussy. Walk on it. Pussy. Pussy. Walk on it. Wow. That's what I'm talking about right there. See, that's what I'm... No. I slipped. I did the slide. Don't do that. Don't do that. Slide. Woo! Reflexes worked against me a second ago. Slide. Fuck! Slide. Whoop! I'm not gonna slow down. Fuck that. I'm doing this without brakes. Fuck that. Fuck that. Jesus. I've made my mind up. I'm not going to use the fucking brakes. Okay, this is getting real bad. I'm still not going to use the fucking brakes through this section. I refuse to. I absolutely refuse to. Blood clot. Okay. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get up, get up! Blood shit, man! I'm not gonna fucking use the brakes. That's not the solution. That's not the solution. The solution is precision. Keen eye. Hand-eye coordination. That's the solution here. Fuck brakes. Brakes are for the weak. Brakes are for the fucking of all the places. Okay, this is fucking ridiculous. What did I say earlier about doing the same thing over and over expecting different results? Does this mean you're crazy person? Jesus Christ, really? I feel like Pac-Man on a bike. Fuck! Jesus fucking Christ. Blood, really? This time I call it quits for today. When fatigue sets in, that's when you should end your stream. Blood clot. I didn't even know what the fuck that was. I didn't know where to go, left or right. Lift it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Well, let's see if we can get a collectible this time. No? Let's see if we can get it this time. No, you did not. Oh, that shit. You got a second chance and you fucked it up. Blood, really, man. It's got the fucking collectible. It's that one. Blood, really, man. Really? Okay, let's just go for the collectible one more time. Let's use this as an opportunity. A wise man once said, you know, you never waste a perfectly good crisis. Actually, there's probably an evil politician who said that, but hey, Lord Cloud, really? At least I got the collectible. I'm not slowing down. That ain't the solution. That ain't the solution. You know, you're playing a racing game, man. You're an hour in before you even realize that there's bricks. That means you don't need bricks, you know what I'm saying? Alright, well, like I said, I was gonna give it about an hour, and I'm about an hour and change in. It was good, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I have no complaints. I have some observations, however, like, you know, like I said, it could use a little bit more story, because all of those locks at the top, and I'm not even gonna count them. That's a lot of locks, you know, and I've been at it for an hour and I'm not even halfway through, which is fine, you know. You don't really want to purchase a game and then it ends in an hour, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. However, it could use a little bit more. Because here's the thing, the Steam description says, rip through retro-futuristic Tokyo highways in a demonic pursuit of speed and power. Lane split through heavy traffic, and it's funny they use the word lane split, because lane split is the reason why I'm playing this today. And lane split was a huge disappointment. But anyway, lane split through heavy traffic and dominate tracks filled with obstacles on an action-packed mission to overcome possession. Are you fast enough to outrun your demons? You see what I'm saying? So there is a story to it. But the only time you actually get to see the story is by reading the description online, reading the Steam page, reading the press kit. I've seen that before, and I'll say the same thing now, like what I said then. That's not a really that's not really good game design. If the only time you can find out a game's story is by reading the press kit or reading the description on Steam or GameFAQs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's not good. Because if you, again, I'm watching the trailer right now on Steam, and there is a trailer, and the rider is a female. There should have been some cutscenes, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not after every single track, like every 5 or so, you know, just show us something. You know, this lady's outrunning her demons and she's attempting to overcome possession. You know, you could have added some of that in, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's impossible that maybe later on down the line, on one of those many tracks that you see up top that are unlocked, that you couldn't possibly see some kind of story, but I highly doubt it. And if you did that, again, that speaks volumes, because you shouldn't have to play the game for over an hour to see the story. There should be some cutscenes. That'd have been really cool if you guys did that. You know what I mean? Evolving from the mobile roots, because Moto Rush Reborn was originally a mobile game. You can tell it feels mobile because you don't have to press the accelerator. You know, it's like it's an auto runner. In this case, it's an auto rider, but you don't have to even press the accelerator. That feels mobile, and it's fine. Nothing wrong with mobile, you know what I'm saying? But story, there could have been a story. Because I'm here looking at the trailer, and like I said, you know, usually whenever I'm streaming, this is my second time streaming on TikTok. And usually when I'm streaming over on Trovo Live, Twitch, and YouTube, I run a trailer, you know, so the audience can see the game that's coming up. But I did that yesterday, and TikTok penalized me. You know, it deducted some points. I'm not even certain what those points are, but I had 100 and it went down to 98 because I showed the trailer. And it wasn't like I just showed the trailer. The trailer was edited with my other clips and a part of my gaming news series. And I got points deducted, so I can't even show you the trailer that I'm talking about. Yeah, it's kind of weird. TikTok is kind of weird for me. It's not like this over on Twitch. It's not over like this over on YouTube. And it's definitely like this on Trovo Live, but you live and you learn, you know. I heard that Trovo Live may be going down soon, so I'm slowly migrating. Special thanks to all my viewers who pass through on TikTok and on Twitch and on YouTube. I appreciate you all. I multi-stream each time on at least 3 platforms. Cats in the Caribbean, you can watch the TV series, perhaps the last of its kind. I don't think there are any more video game TV series left in Earth. But the Lab Video Game TV is on TV in 25 Caribbean countries on Flow One, and you don't have to watch it on TV. You can download the Stream Blue app to watch it on
Maintain
Go.
current posture. Good job, Black Ops. Do it again and we get to go home.
Give me a second.
Capture.
Yeah. Yep, I'm in the middle of a stream. I'm talking to you in the middle of the stream. People are watching me on my cell phone right now as we speak. That's alright. Was it important? Tell you what you do. I'm wrapping up the stream now. Just send me a text or I'll call you back in a minute. Cool? Yeah, that was the wife. You know, when the wife calls, you answer. You answer. So what I'm saying is, special thanks to all my viewers on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok. I appreciate you all. Cats in the Caribbean, watch the TV series of the Lab Video Game TV in 25 countries, 25 Caribbean countries, and you can download the Stream Blue app to watch on the go. Cats in Ontario, you can check out my radio series, the Lab Video Game TV's gaming news at 4 p.m. during my radio series, The Sage Projects, which runs every Thursday from 3 till 5, and game news drops right in the center at 4 p.m. And it's also done in a video format and released online the following Friday. And it's also on the TV series. And there's another TV series for art-loving people. If you are interested in art, I also have a TV series shot entirely on location in Canada. It also shows in the Caribbean in 25 Caribbean countries, and it also shows in Canada on Kojico's Kojiko. Yeah, Kojico's Your TV and Kojico's Video on Demand. So everybody with Kojiko in Ontario can watch that as well. So yeah, those are my public service announcements before I wrap up. I'll have I left a link. I guess if you scroll up in the chat, you'll find the link for Moto Rush Reborn if you want to pick it up. It's available on Xbox One for the cats who are still rocking last gen. It's available on Xbox Series and it's available on PC. The link that I left is for PC, so you can check that out. Like I said, I was gonna run through this for an hour, and I did it for a little bit over an hour. Next stream, I think, will probably be High on Life 2, also on Xbox Series, and then I have a bunch of other stuff. Like I'm gonna go back to No Rest for the Wicked. I have that one over on Steam. I need to chip away at that a little bit more. And if you were into VR gaming, if you like VR gaming, you know, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know, it's not like Twitch. I think in order to subscribe on Twitch, that requires you to pay. A subscription on YouTube is free, so you can always stop by, subscribe to the Lab Video Game TV on YouTube if you like indie stuff, if you like Caribbean gaming. Whenever anyone in the Caribbean reaches out to me, say they're a Caribbean game developer, I like to highlight it. Although I'm going to change that format. What I used to do is whenever you have games like Street Boy and this one called The Extortionist and this other one called Anti-Man, and sometimes cats reach out to me from the Caribbean and say they're developing a game, but the game never sees the light of day. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't bode well for the Caribbean, because I'm a video game journalist. I've been doing this since 2003, and I cover video games from all over the world. Cats from all over the world send me keys literally every day, except for on some weekends I don't get keys, but I'm bombarded with keys all the time. And I make sure to cover all of them once I take them. And most of the keys that these guys, okay, my point is, in the Caribbean, I'm going to have a brand new rule that before anybody sends me a game to feature, to stream, to show on the gaming news, to review, to do anything with, you have to at least have a playable demo. Because several of these cats in Jamaica, no one else from any other Caribbean country actually sent me anything. I don't think so. But particularly in Jamaica, they come to you and they say they have a game and all they have is a tech demo. It's not even a playable alpha. And then years after, the game still isn't released. I got videos on all my channels, but if you're on TikTok, you can watch them. Several Jamaican video games, and to this day, the games aren't released. And that's kind of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because when I'm covering games for other people in Europe and North America, Canada, and everywhere else in the world, even some countries that are going through some shit, going through wars, you know what I'm saying? They still release the actual games. Much props to this cat called Glenn Henry from Sprite Wrench Studios. Some of these other games that people send to me, the tech demo that they sent to me, because I'm going to just call it a tech demo, because I've never had a playable demo from any of these cats. I'm not going to throw any salt at Street Boy creators, because once they offered me a playable alpha, but to this day there's no beta, there's no playable demo. But I'm not saying their game isn't going to come out, but it's taking a mighty long time, but it's fine because it's an ambitious project, and what I'm saying here is primarily for my Caribbean viewers. I checked my TikTok account just today and realized that my TikTok is still set in Jamaica, so maybe there are Jamaican cats on watching as well. I've seen all the kind of other people, but maybe there's lots of Jamaicans on my TikTok in particular, and I'm speaking for Jamaica and for the Caribbean. Street Boy, no shade at Street Boy, because the project is very ambitious, and I really want it to actually come to fruition because it looks good. An open world game with this kid in Portland or something pushing a handcart. It looks like a GTA Portland, a GTA Jamaica, but you're not stealing cars, but it's an open world game and it looks good. And I think the first time I heard about it was in 2020. Maybe that's the first time I covered it. And to this day, not even a beta, not even a demo. But those guys, because of how ambitious it is, and I think it's a 100% indie project, I throw them some slack. I still am cautiously optimistic that Street Boy will be released. I haven't heard anything from them. That's fine. But there are some other cats sending me tech demos. I know those games are never going to be released. If you're watching, you know what I'm saying. I'm talking to you. Those games are never going to be released. So if Glenn Henry, Sprite Wrench Studios, he actually has a catalog on Steam. Okay, they're not like big open world or first person shooters or anything like that. They're mostly point and click. But at least he hangs his hat where he can reach it, and he actually releases games. When he came to me with two games actually. The most recent one was released by Glenn Henry. You guys can check it out as well. It's a Jamaican independent game developer. It's called Duppy Detective Tasha. It's out on Steam right now. And if you like point and click stuff, if you like to support Caribbean, because I support the Caribbean, I support Caribbean gaming community. I've been doing that for years. When I was in Jamaica, I would be at the esports events for free, covering these events with very little thanks. You know what I'm saying? Very, very little thanks from the people who I did it for. But I didn't do it for them, I did it for me, and I did it for the Caribbean. And I'm still doing it now, even though I'm no longer in Jamaica. I still support Jamaica from where I am. I just did something on Glenn Henry. You guys should really check his work out. Even if it's not your cup of tea, just support indie, you know what I'm saying? It's like, in Jamaica, no, we don't have a culture of tipping. We don't tip a lot in Jamaica. But, even if you don't like the game, you know what I'm saying? It's cheap. Just, support the guy and purchase it, because at least Glenn Henry releases games. At least Sprite Wrench Studios releases games. They're not just talk. They don't just sit there in front of a computer using some AI and their knowledge in tech and creating a tech demo and calling it a game and telling people it's going to be released and this and that, and it never comes out. props to the Jamaican independent video game developers and in the Caribbean, independent developers everywhere. We're actually doing something, releasing something, anything. Don't hang your hats where you can't reach it, my friends, because you know you're gonna say you want to make a game that can rival some AA or AAA stuff on current gen, and you can't, you know, because you don't have the budget. So let's just be realistic, you know what I'm saying? I'm also a video producer. I make music videos and documentaries and stuff. I've made over 350 music videos internationally, and I know the struggle, you know. Sometimes people come to you for a music video and they have, you know, they have a Timu budget, but they want, you know, they want an R. Kelly, you know, they want a Beyonce, they want a Rihanna style video, and you know, they ain't got that budget. Don't do that to yourselves, you know what I'm saying? You know, live within your means until you can increase your means. Still, much respect to all the independent video game developers out there. My point is that if you like Caribbean stuff, I support Caribbean games. There ain't a lot, but you can subscribe to the YouTube channel to see what's going on. Check out that guy's Glenn Henry stuff as well. I think there's a demo for Deputy Detective Tasha, so you know you can test the waters first. If you like VR stuff, I'm always rooting for the underdogs, because VR is the underdog right now and it's going through a hard time. But I support a lot of VR stuff. If you're interested in VR content, I don't have a VR only channel. I'll never have a VR only channel. I'll never limit myself like that, because I still love flat games. But there's lots of VR stuff over on the YouTube channel as well. That's the Lab Video Game TV, and there's a whole bunch of indie. So I do a lot of indie, a lot of VR, and I do Caribbean stuff whenever I can find it. There was also another Caribbean game I did, I think earlier this year or late last year, called Dominoes Gone Bad. And Glenn Henry also released another one last year called Sunken Stones. So there's stuff out there that you can check out, you can support. You know, it's not gonna cost you an arm and a leg. You know, the money that you would spend to pay for one of Glenn Henry's games, you know, it's probably less than you spend at Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, show him some love, and show Moto Reborn some love as well. If you're into this kind of thing, I played it long enough, you need to make an educated decision. I'll say thank you again to everyone for passing through. This has been one more round of Select Live. Like I said, I'll be back with perhaps High on Life 2. It may change, but we'll see how it goes. I like the turnout that I got on TikTok actually. It wasn't a million viewers or anything, but most people didn't say anything, but lots of people joined, and I appreciate that. I trust you, it wasn't that bad, and you may want to pass through again. Keem, much props to you, my friend. You had to go, but yeah, thank you for interacting. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the lurkers as well. This has been one more round of Select Live here on the Lab Video Game TV Live. That's the Lab Video Game TV. It's a TV series in 25 Caribbean countries. Also on the Stream Blue app, all accessible in the Caribbean. Our game is never over.
You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.
Watch Season 13 of the Lab Video Game TV in 25 Caribbean countries only on Flow One. Download the Caribbean's premium streaming app, Stream Blue, to watch on the go. International video game and esports journalist Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV since 2003. Our game is never over.
This episode of the Lab Video Game TV is sponsored by Talent Digital.
It's birds versus worms, vampires versus humans, and a whole bunch more indie and VR releases inbound. It's one more round of the Lab Video Game TV. Talent Digital hosted a playtest for this hilarious new PvP extraction shooter called Pecking Order. Dennis Dyack, the creative director behind Eternal Darkness and Legacy of Kain of indie publishing and Dead House Sonata on Steam. And there's a whole lot of new indie and VR experiences just waiting to be experienced. The Lee Meister Papalema, while escorting Diana in Pragmata, finished the opposition at point blank range in this week's freestyle clip. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact at thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow One in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a PS5 key for it reaches in this episode's Game Key giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com. Download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV's gaming news during the Sage projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM and CJAI.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. p.m. I'm the Sage, and you've just entered the lab.
This episode of the Lab Video Game TV is sponsored by Prism Games.
One very unique VR co-op puzzle adventure is dropping this summer. Arguably, the best VR mech sim is getting a co-op campaign, and a whole bunch more indie and VR releases inbound. It's one more round of the Lab Video Game TV. Damier, Lila, and Ghost takes an innovative approach to puzzles in VR.
Iron Rebellion
Is close to its highly anticipated single-player co-op campaign. And we're getting ready for more freestyle clips. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact@thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow 1 in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a MetaQuest key for Interlocked Puzzle Islands in this episode's Game Key giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com and download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV's gaming news during the Sage Projects on Ontario's Island Radio, 101.3 FM and CJAI.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. I'm the Sage, and you've just entered the Lab.
You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.